I just got back from watching the movie Bullet Train, starring Brad Pitt. Absolutely amazing movie. And I'd say it's tied for second place for best movie of the year. And I'll mention which one's the second best in a second. And of course, there's another movie coming out later this year before the end of 2022 that I think could possibly at least tie, because I'm expecting good things from it. That being said, I wanted to find a picture of Daniel Stern to use for this thumbnail, but I actually could not find a good picture. Particularly, I wanted a picture of Daniel Stern during the opening scene of the movie from 1995, Bushwhacked. Now, if anyone's not familiar, Daniel Stern is an actor. He's also done quite a bit of directing and lots of art. In fact, he's probably spent most of his time as a sculptor instead of an actor. But I'd say he's great at both. Not that I'm qualified to really give an opinion on either, because I'm not either. But I can say this. I enjoyed Daniel Stern in the movie Bushwhacked. And you may say, why am I bringing this up when I watched the movie Bullet Train by, starring Brad Pitt? And there's a reason. When the movie Bullet Train starts, the entire intro of the movie Bullet Train is Brad Pitt walking down through the city, getting ready for the adventure. And in the background is the song Staying Alive. Grantedly, some of the lyrics are in Japanese. By the way, started using flashcards because that's helpful when it turns to... Because I'm trying to learn how to speak Japanese. I'm just really terrible and slow at it and tend to not focus very well on one task. Anyway, back to this. Yeah. Speaking of which, okay, let's try not to go off on a tangent. Main point is this. The Bullet Train movie, first off, absolutely amazing movie. I thought it was great. Also, I feel like I'm going to use the word bro in either a moment of de-escalation or taunting of somebody. Maybe I shouldn't actually, try to imitate Brad Pitt in real life. Maybe that could end badly. I don't know. It's just, I enjoyed the performance thoroughly. And I still think it's funny, given Brad Pitt was in the movie Fight Club. But then I played a video game called Fight Crab. It was like, first rule about Fight Crab. Don't talk about Fight Crab. It's a game where you're a giant crab with a sword fighting a giant lobster with a gun. And they're like DBZ powers going on and stuff. But that's a separate thing. Just saying, at the start of this movie, Brad Pitt is walking through the streets of Tokyo, getting ready for his adventure. And you have Staying Alive by the Bee Gees in the background. Granted, it's a cover, and some lyrics are in Japanese and everything, because, it's... But here's the thing. The 1995 movie Bushwhacked, starring Daniel Stern. That movie started off with Daniel Stern walking down the streets of the city, and you had Staying Alive. To the point that I can never hear that song, Staying Alive, and not think about Daniel Stern. It's kind of like that thing with Proton John, Don't Eat the Mushroom, where all of a sudden the Burger King's on fire singing What Is Love with Jim Carrey tunneling through space and time to just, bring inner peace to everyone. You have to watch the video to understand. Anyway, I'm just saying, the beginning of the Bullet Train movie, Brad Pitt is, walking through the city. It's focused on him, that angle. And you have Staying Alive playing in the background. And that's exactly how 1995 Bushwhacked started. Daniel Stern walking through the city with Staying Alive in the background while he's getting ready for his adventure. Granted, a much less serious, Brad Pitt's getting ready for, a major job, that's, going to be action-packed. and Daniel Stern is, on his way to a less dangerous job, and stops, gets snacks and stuff, as opposed to getting like weapons out of a locker and stuff, or tools. But okay, I'm going off topic. I'll try not to do that. Main point is this: were the people who wrote, I feel like the people who wrote the movie Bullet Train have to be aware of the movie Bushwhacked, that it had to be going through their heads. So I wonder, has Brad Pitt ever watched the movie Bushwhacked? Does he enjoy the movie Bushwhacked? Would Brad Pitt and Daniel Stern get along? Would those two, would Daniel Stern and Brad Pitt get along? But it's just, I feel like there's no way Brad Pitt and the director and everyone in the movie of Bullet Train did not, know about Bushwhacked, which I think that's an awesome reference. And even if it's not a reference, it's a reference to me. Because I could not see, it's just, the beginning of Bullet Train is just Brad Pitt's walking down the street with Staying Alive in the background. That's Bushwhacked. Daniel Stern's walking down the street with Staying Alive in the background. And it's just... Also, I have to say, the person who played the Elder in the Bullet Train movie, fucking awesome. Absolutely. Honestly, I would say this. Every single person in the entirety of the movie Bullet Train absolutely nailed a performance. And I'll say this. I'm not an actor. I don't know anything about acting or directing or movies. All I know is I'm a dude who likes to rant at my computer, and I enjoy watching movies. And I enjoy music and shit. And all I have to say is I just really enjoyed the movie. And I thoroughly enjoyed everyone's performance. Whether or not that performance stands up to criticism by professional people who have some sort of criteria based on some sort of thing they learned in college or something, I don't know. I have no clue. All I know is everything felt very believable to me, and it was kind of like a light-hearted John Wick movie. But there was still plenty of action and lots of people dying, and there was lots of blood and gore. So, but I mean, when I say light-hearted John Wick movie, it's like saying a light-hearted Doom Doom game. There's still, demons and blood and gore and explosions. It's just a little bit more comedy dispersed in. Then again, John Wick did have a little bit, but mainly John Wick just non-stop comedy, which I still think it's hilarious that Keanu Reeves was saying in the past that he'd keep making more John Wicks as long as people want to see him. So that means one day we'll get a John Wick 37. Though I don't know what on earth we'd be doing at that point. But I don't know. Sorry, off topic. Just Keanu Reeves awesome. But yeah, it's just Brad Pitt. Oh, if they ever make, I think if they ever make Star Wars, do you guys think Brad Pitt would make a Darth Crate? Also, who would make a good... I was about to say, who would make a good Darth Talon, and granted, the person who popped my mind is not a good fit for that role. I'm just thinking about the very cute Asian girl that was, in the movie. Granted, she did eventually get backhanded by a large purple, bluish... Was it blue or purple? I think it was a light bluish with some purple mixed in. Bat mascot cartoon character. Which, here's another thing. That cartoon character, that was because at one point they put glasses of that cartoon character in person. Granted, the twins, one of them, they both nailed their performances, but one of them was really into Thomas the Train. But then again, it reminds me, there's a horror game about trains called Choo Choo Charles that's supposed to come out at some point. But I don't know when that's ever going to be finished. Though I did make a suggestion in a video long time ago about something I'd want to see in Choo Choo Charles, but I've completely forgotten what I suggested. Also, the creator of Choo Choo Charles has no idea the video even exists. It's like, hey, I suggested something to someone, but rather than tell them, I just posted a video on the internet that no one watched. So, so yeah, the creator of Choo Choo Charles has no idea about that video, but it was like saying that I was looking forward to his game, and I was suggesting things that I was like, this would be cool to see in your game. But I feel kind of guilty now because I suggested things that I thought would be awesome to see in his game. And looking back, I don't remember what I suggested. I can't remember. I have no idea what the fuck I was talking about other than just looking forward to the game. Which is about like a spider train that's trying to kill you. It's like Thomas the Train. But he's a tarantula. And he wants to eat you. Okay, we are getting off topic. I wanted to picture Daniel Stern, but I couldn't find a good one. So, Ladybug. Which also I kind of feel is also a reference to Bushwhacked, you know, with the pseudo Boy Scout, Girl Scout groups and, you know, being... So I can't remember offhand, but I feel like the group of scouts is called Ladybugs. And if that's not the case, then I'm just remembering it incorrectly. That reminds me of something I was talking about, but what was it? I was talking about something with the Mandela, effect and all the analog horror stuff a couple days ago in some video, but I don't remember what video it was or what the fuck I was talking about. Shit! I need a Google search on my own fucking brain. Then again, I can't stay on one fucking topic. Like, my brain just bounced between 20 different fucking subjects. It's like my brain has... my brain is a fucking bullet train. And it has 8 fucking tracks. And I can't stay on any of them. I'm like, there's 8 tracks and I'm not even on any of them. It's just like, how am I fucking grinding the mountain? Like, that's not how trains work. Okay. I think I need to turn up the air conditioning. It's too fucking hot in here. Then again, it is summer. It's August. I'm not sure what the fuck I was talking about. Shit. I need like a Navi, like floating around the sky to have a little whiteboard to remind me of like, hey, Lunar, you were talking about this. Like, thank you, Navi. It's like, shit, I forgot. It's like, what? And then sometimes I'll talk about something and it'll make me think about another subject, and I'll start talking about that subject, and I'll go 4 different subjects later, and I can't remember the 3 subjects before it, let alone what was starting the fucking thing. But at least this, I can look at Ladybug. Okay, Brad Pitt. Yes. It's like, by the way, Brad Pitt, absolutely amazing job. Again, I have no criteria to judge acting because I don't know shit about it. All I can say is I enjoyed the movie. And I enjoyed everyone's performance. Like, every single actor, I enjoyed their performance, and I thought everyone was awesome. Like I said, I have no criteria to judge anyone because I don't know shit. All I know is I enjoyed the movie. And I enjoyed everyone in the movie. Like, every single actor, I just enjoyed their performance. And now I'm back to thinking about the cute Asian girl. Well, at least we can see what my brain's priorities are. It's like, oh, sexy. But yeah, it's just like, it's just Bullet Train starts the same way, Bushwhacked with Daniel Stern starts. So, yeah, I couldn't help but, see the correlation while I was watching. I thought it was awesome. I'm like, whoa, that's cool. I don't know if it was intended or not. But either way, I think it's awesome. But... yeah. Anyway, oh right, the bat thing. I think it's a bat, or was it an owl? It was like a light blue. It was a cartoon character. Heck, I stayed and watched all the credits. By the way, there was an explanation about the tangerine truck, like 30 seconds into the credits. But I stayed and watched all the credits through, which had cool music, and lots of the text were in red and stuff. I'm starting to fall asleep because apparently, I need sleep. Fuck you, insomnia! I was about to say right in your physics hole, but I don't think that makes sense. I'm just like thinking about the game Cyberhook, which I will probably never be able to play anymore because, then again, I've watched speedruns of that, and I'm like, oh my god, they're not even playing the game as intended. They're like breaking shit. It's like you're just no. Oh my god! But then again, my whole let's play, my one part I did of that game is just, it's like the same as part 1 of Nerve. It's just me screaming, and not necessarily even cuss words. It's me just like freaking out from either a fear of heights or the fact that I'm moving so fucking fast. Even though it's not like I'm wearing a fucking VR headset, and it's not like I'm in any actual danger. But then again, I did a part of SCP Containment Breach like 12 hours ago or something. It's not been that. Let me look at what time it is, and that clock's broken. Fuck. Give me a moment. My phone's over there. Okay, it's 4:14 p.m. I shouldn't struggle this much to put a fucking headset back on. Okay, so it's 4:14 p.m. I think I posted like 8 something. So, 8 hours. So, I posted part of SCP Containment Breach like 8 hours ago, where I at least hope just how fucking dumb I am in the game gets a laugh out of people. After all, it is a comedy channel, but it's like, what the fuck? I freaked out too much by the peanut. I'm not even allergic to peanuts. Though I am allergic to a giant thing made out of concrete rebar choking or strangling me. So, again, it's a video game. Maybe I shouldn't react that way, but yeah, I can't help it. It's kind of like the thing in an FPS where someone shoots you, sort of just jump back as if it doesn't make sense. I'm weird, okay? I'm sorry. Well, actually, no, fuck anyone who wants me to be sorry for that. I am who I am. I apologize for nothing. Sorry, think about the Asian girl again. Now I'm thinking about when I watched the Matrix movie. The new one that came out. Which was, what was it called? Resurrections? The one with Neil Patrick Harris. So the main thing in that was, there were very sexy Asian girls wearing fishnet stockings and stuff. Okay, stay focused. We're going to try to not get distracted. We're going to talk about the movie. Was there something else I wanted to talk about before the movie? I don't know! Fuck! I was saying something about it. I don't really remember. Fuck. I'm just saying oh yeah! The purple bat thing! I think it was purple. Was it a bat? Right, anyway, during the whole credits, because I stayed and watched the credits, even though apparently no one else in the whole fucking theater did, so I was by myself. You know, I had to pee really fucking badly. Though it felt awkward standing in a stall, peeing slowly for 4 fucking minutes. It's like, I can still pee! It just feels like a constant UTI at all times, and I pee slow. So, somebody knocked on the stall, wondering why I was still making pee sounds minutes later. I'm like, yeah, I feel awkward and comfortable. Anyway. I don't know what? Alright, the bat thing. Anyway, during the whole credits, it kept, popping up. So, I think it's a bat, or was it an owl? I couldn't tell. Sometimes it was, a light gray color? Maybe it was just contrast between different colors that made it appear different. I'm gonna go that it was mainly a light blue with some purple, and occasionally it said fuck color and went gray. I don't know. And it was like a bat or an owl, or whatever you call a combination of a bat or an owl. A bowel? Great, now it's a poop joke. Or a, out? what would you call a combination? What would a combination of a bat and an owl even look like? And apparently like whatever the fuck that cartoon thing is. Anyway, the main reason why I'm trying to bring that up is this. I enjoy the anime Overlord with Ainzul Gon. But of course, that's the name of his guild. The actual name that the character went by, in Yggdrasil, which is the same, fictional world that existed in the whole Sword Art Online thing. So it'd be kind of cool if something was referenced at some point. But he went by his guild name when he got to the New World, so if any of his friends ever wound up there, they would know to come meet him. Because he really misses them, and he wants to see his friends. But his actual character name, not the human name, but the name of the character he plays, the skeleton person. Sorry, I had to burp. Still had to burp. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Anyway, the name of that Ainzul Gon, his character name is Momonga. The name is Momonga. And in the Bullet Train movie, that cartoon character thing that I think is purple or blue or something, that may be a bat or an owl, I think. At one point there was a large mascot character that also looked like him, which it's either a bat or an owl or a combination. I don't know, I can't remember. But we'll just go all of the above. That's our answer. Anyway, the name of that cartoon character was also Momonga. So that cartoon character was also named Momonga. So that's awesome. Also, right now, season 4 of Overlord is coming out. It's a few episodes out. And now that's season 4. It's being like a traditional anime. Probably 13 episodes that'll come out. But this part of the story that'll be season 5 is actually going to be released as a theatrical movie, which is cool for several things. But I also am just really looking forward to seeing Albedo on the big theater screen in 3D. And now I'm getting lost on thought on that. So please forgive me on that. I am a degenerate. Because boobies! Sorry, still distracted. I'm not sure what I was talking about. Anyway, main point is this. Bullet Train, awesome movie. Really enjoyed it. It was a lot of action, a lot of comedy. There are a few spots that made me feel very sad. I really enjoyed everyone's performance. I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed the action. Everything was awesome. I strongly recommend the movie. And I'd say so far for the year, Bullet Train is tied for the best movie of the year. And maybe, depending on that third movie that's coming out in, I think October, it's going to be, maybe we can have a three-way. Because in October, we have a movie starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson coming out called Black Adam. And I'm looking forward to that. Because I think it'll be fucking awesome. Anyway. So maybe it could also be just as good as Bullet Train. But also, I was very surprised by the actor who played Carver. Just gonna put that out there. Granted, you only saw him for a second, but I was like, I did not see that coming. That was especially the twists that involved that part. And it was just interesting to see how things really hooked together. But it was really cool. I enjoyed the movie. It was a good movie. But, yeah. Right now, though, I would say Bullet Train is tied for the best movie of 2022. You may be asking, what is the movie that is tied with Bullet Train? Markiplier in Space. Granted, it released in 2 parts. And honestly, I think I enjoyed part 1 a bit more than part 2. But part 2 is pretty awesome too. But yeah, Markiplier in space. I say Markiplier in space and Bullet Train starring Brad Pitt are the two. They are tied. They are tied for the best movie of 2022. Don't get me wrong, Bullet Train's got a lot more action, but Markiplier in space has got a lot more comedy. But they're both amazing. Like I said, Markiplier in space and Bullet Train are tied for number 1. I still want Edward Norton to come back as the Hulk. Like in the Marvel Universe, I want Edward Norton to come back as the Incredible Hulk, to be like the Maestro Hulk or something. Something. Like, I want Edward Norton to come back as Hulk. I don't know if there's a reason why he's not as Hulk. I don't know. All I can say is, out of all the Hulks, I liked his the best. He was cool. Getting distracted. Stay on topic. Anyway. Now I'm thinking about Darth Talon naked. Doing the Jacko pose. Yeah. Anyway, also, I wonder if Markiplier and Brad Pitt would get along. I don't know. Maybe Brad Pitt and Markiplier should hang out sometime. That might be cool. I don't know. I think I really need to go to sleep. I don't know. I still don't really understand how to end videos. We're just going to stay here for about 30 seconds. And we're all just going to feel very awkward. As I'm not really sure. I would try to imitate Brad Pitt with the whole bro thing, but I don't really quite remember how it goes. And again, I don't think I could nearly pull it off. But like I said, I enjoyed everyone's performance in the movie. But I'd say the 2 actors I enjoyed the most was the person who played the elder, the grandfather, and Brad Pitt. It's just, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was awesome. And yeah, that I still don't know how to end the video. So let's just all agree that this is an awkward end to a video, and we'll just everyone who if anyone actually did watch this video, which let's be honest, no one's ever going to watch this video ever. But if you did, well, since I've just been awkward and rambled a bunch, just do me a favor and just forget that you ever listened to this. Because this is awkward as hell. You know what? I will say again, I strongly suggest the 1995 anime Slayers, as well as the anime Bubblegum Crisis, Tokyo 2040. Also, if you ever get a chance, there's things about paper doll puppets, which are really cute and adorable. I'm sure I've saved a couple somewhere in the Creepypasta playlist, which is probably not an appropriate playlist for it, but it's I gotta have something cute and adorable to balance out with the, not peaceful feeling inducing stories. There's I don't know. It's just, I don't know. They're cute and adorable. Just I don't know. Just type in paper doll puppets, and you'll see really cute anime, almost chibi, but more so anime style paper puppets. And the person's not only did they make them so incredibly well, everything's so clean and amazing, but they actually move as almost they're animated. It's so fucking kawaii. Bye, everybody.